last day of February. I do not have a clue. It's 1 o'clock. Okay. I do not have a clue where time has gone. I'm kind of sad. It has been so quick that it just is like a blink. Okay. So, this is solid frozen. You can hear it. It's a rump roast. We had that last night. It was so good at our friend's house. So I'm going to put a cup of water in my Instapot. Solid frozen rump roast, okay? So that's what we're doing today. I just said I would purchase a fourth of a cow. So I got to use meat up that I've had in there for a couple years. So here it is. So gross. Trying to always find all the plastic. I just wish they wouldn't do that. And then the ice falls all. Ooh, got in my mouth. And it's gross. So, all right, here. Here it is. Putting it in. Nasty, like a diaper. Okay, putting it on. Oh, I want to put salt and pepper with it. So I'm going to salt it and pepper it. Salt, pepper. I mean, I could put some other stuff. Let me look. Maybe I'll put some stuff in it. I don't want to get crazy. But I think onion would be good. Just like to give it a little flavor. If I have some whale, I do have some, okay. Red onion. That's good, right? I like red onion. I don't really like red onion. Just gonna put it in for a little flavor. And I'm going to put in some garlic. And that's it. That should be enough. We don't want to overpower the roast. Because if it's a good roast, which it should be, it'll taste good all on its own. Alright, so we put a little garlic in there, salt and pepper, and onion. Alright, so let it begin. And I'm going to be doing other videos too while I'm doing this. So, Instapot meat. I'm going to do 45 minutes. I'm going to do 50 minutes. Go. Now, it's going to take longer than 50 minutes, but we started at 103-ish. We'll see how long it takes because it has to build up pressure and then it will start cooking for the 50 minutes. So we'll see. And if you are like me, you only like falling apart beef. I mean, you don't like chewy, gummy, hard, gross, whatever. Okay. So, and I promise you, it does not have to sit in the crock pot all day. I love the Instapot. However, this one, beef arm roast. I don't even want to think about that. But anyways, this one I think is going to have to, because it's not going to fit in there. I might cook this all day. I don't know if I've ever, dang, that's huge. Wow. I think when I had them cut me meat, I had them cut me certain cuts. Because a roast like this, although it's fatty, I can't talk right now. Okay. I can't have that in my mouth. Alright, I'm going to go get the crock pot. I'll be right back. I am a little bit skeptical that's going to fit. Like, what pot would I do this in? I mean, I do have a... Why would they do that? Like, why wouldn't they cut... Whatever. Yeah, because that's a problem. Maybe you have to cook it in the oven. say you do. Or maybe that, you know what, maybe we should grill that one. Okay, that's fine. I'll put foil on that one. All right, so this one will fit the crock pot. This is chuck roast. This will probably have to cook all day today and tomorrow because it's in the crock pot. So that's fine because I'll start it today and then put it in the fridge and then cook it all day tomorrow. So there's that. Right? Kind of. The lid will go on, I'm sure. Perfect. Okay, so that one, we'll put some salt and pepper. You know what? Nah, I'll put Lipton soup on that one. That'll taste good. Oh, where are you, Lipton soup? Okay, no, I don't want that one. I'm shocked I have more than one kind. All right. There we go. Of course, it needs scissors. Or knife. So it's just Lipton soup, onion, because I can't do, now way back when I used to do beefy mushrooms because yum. However, I'm allergic to mushrooms, so I can't do it. So I'm just going to put this on top, add some water. I'll be on my merry way with the meat. Okay. I'm going to have to do chickens too because we have so many chickens from the freezer. And I gotta get enough room for a 4th pound of I almost said goat. No, cow. Okay. Ooh, that onion. Yum, yum. Let's start. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on high for 8 hours. And then I'll just cook, that'll just cook all day and all day tomorrow. All right, and I also have ground beef that's already ground and browned. So I gotta figure out what to do with that. Got lots of meat here, apparently. All right, we are going to be right back. I'm going to make peanut butter pie too. Kind of like a potpourri of all kinds of crazy recipes, okay? Like a blitz. Like you're gonna just get a lot today, even if you don't want it. I don't know. Okay, my friend gave me some stuff for ribs, but like what's it called? I may put too much. And he told me how to make it. Whoops. And I don't think I kept the information. I thought I wrote it on here, but I must not have. Anyways, he put it on what are those called? Ribs. But I'm like, it smells really good. I think it could go on anything, really. So I'm going to put some on here. And obviously it's not going to be a dry rub because I got it wet, but I figure we'll just put it all over and then wrap it up and put it out on the grill all day. We have that grill something boss. So we're just going to have all kinds of stuff going on here this week.
What type of meat is that?
It is a shoulder, arm, something like that. I don't know.
Like, what animal did it come from? Like,
oh, okay. Yep. Cow.
oh, so it's like steak?
Kind of like a roast. An arm
Usually
roast.
cows have steak.
Yeah. All right, and we're gonna foil it up here, and I'm gonna give it to James and let him do what he wants with it. Okay, so there's that one. All right, yay! We'll see how all these turn out. Okay, so it's 1:22, and we just started. It just got the pressure, so it's 49 more minutes. So it should be done around 2 something. We'll see. Okay, I've been asked to do some peanut butter pies, and I got some recipes. This one is Rita Thomas, a lady that used to go to our church. She has passed on. However, her daughter and granddaughter said this was the best pie ever, and her daughter graciously gave me her recipe. And so I'm excited. Now, yes, this is not a pie plate. I know that. However, I could not find any disposable ones, and I thought it's probably easier for people to not have to get mine back to me. So I'll just do that. And so I have the rolled dough. I know. Please don't gasp. Some of you that make your own. I know. You know, this is the thing. These aren't that bad. And actually, my thought is if it's kind of like maybe sort of homemade and you can buy it, go ahead and buy it. It's just easier. Okay? Certain things. And this is something I don't care about. Not that I don't care about, but... Alright, so you let them sit out for at least 15 minutes so that you can obviously mess with it. You want to stretch it up because this will shrink in your pan, and this is an odd pan size with, but it should still be okay. So I think I'm gonna roll it out a bit to make it a little bit thinner, just so it fits in my pan better. Maybe not. Where's my roller? We switched drawers because the kids were, well, that's a long story. Probably don't have time for it. Alright, so I'm just going to roll it out just a little bit. I'm thinking, I hope I can pull it up from there. Alright. So it will definitely shrink. Your pie crust will shrink, so you definitely want to have it up over the sides so that you don't have a pie crust that looks too small for your pan. Okay. Now, doing that, you also have to make sure you vent. I don't know if it says this on the box, but this is just how I've always done pie crust, even homemade. Make sure you vent the crust, because if you don't, you're not going to be allowed, or air's not going to be able to escape, and it'll shrink also. So make sure that's done. So we're just going to poke holes in it. Not too many, but enough. And I do them on the side too. Okay. Just so you don't get pockets of air. Okay. Just kind of look around and see. There's that one. We'll do this one. Already sprayed them. I did spray them. Probably you don't have to spray with brand new foil pans because they have that coating, but I always spray everything because I don't ever want to have to dig it out. Oops. So we'll just make it a little bit bigger. Go around. Hopefully your Sunday's good. The race is coming on. I don't watch the race, but I watch some of it maybe. Every now and then. It's just not something I can sit and just watch things go around and around and around. I mean, I do if my kid's on the Ferris wheel, but that's about it. Alright. That's what I was afraid of. Sometimes it gets where you can't take it up too much. And we'll unfold this. Never really made peanut butter pie. It's not that we don't like peanut butter, but I made that peanut butter cake, and that Judy had sent, or she just posted the recipe. And then, oops, Margaret said, hey, what about peanut butter pie? Do you have a recipe? I'm like, no, I'm sure I can get one. So Rita, I got hers from Karen and Jennifer, her granddaughter, and then Brenda gave me one too. So I think I'm gonna do Brenda's no bake one. Try that one later. Brenda, she makes pies for a living, so I'm sure she is like, oh my gosh, you are not making your homemade crust, or you're not making. And she's like, I have a recipe. I'm like, no. And Jamie even said, Mom, why don't you make a lot of pies? Well, Jamie, this is the thing. You don't have to be good at everything, okay? And so I said, you know, now, I don't know what happened because I used to make pies all the time. I'd make like 12 at Thanksgiving, no lie. But I don't know. They're time consuming. If they don't come out exactly like I like them, then I don't really feel like messing with them. I'd rather make just a dessert. It's way easier, faster. So he's like, well, you really should. And I said, you know what, Jimmy, you don't have to be good at everything, okay? Why don't you do football? You do basketball, you know? He's like, well, because I don't want to. Okay, well, I don't want to make pies. I don't mind making them, I guess. Right now, the second. But, okay. So I got to bake these. It said 450, which I thought, these suckers are going to burn. I mean, I'm going to have to, I don't know. 450 for 10 minutes, which I think is kind of hot. I'll have to watch it. Anyways, it said, well, I mean, it doesn't talk, so I guess it stated, I read whatever, that it is 450 for 10 to 12 minutes. We'll see. Just a second. Well, okay, I'm going to put it in. So my oven is at 389. That's fine. I'm going to put it in for 10 minutes, see what happens. We might have to redo. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, they have a weird smell to them. Ooh, mine. Oh, my eyes are burning. Woo! Okay, well, there you go. They need to cool. I think 10 minutes was a little long, personally, but whatever. You can see how the crust has shrunk into the. I mean, it's still going to be up there, but not. I don't know. It should be fine. I don't care. Anyways, so maybe 8 minutes. Just watch it. Okay, it's 2:11 and the Instapot's going off and I got all this other stuff going on. Let's go ahead and check that in case we need to put it back on. So we'll wait on this. I was just getting stuff out and ready. Hey, the peanut butter pie is in my church cookbook from Rita. Yay! So that's who I got the recipe from. I got the recipe from Karen, her daughter, but it's in my church cookbook, so yay. And I know a couple of you wanted the church cookbook. I keep forgetting to ask and see if we have any. So if any of you church people are watching, if we have any more of the NWOCYC cookbooks, I had a couple people that wanted to buy one. So let me know. Okay, let's check the Instapot. I gotta move all this, so it'll be just a second. Okay, not that you want to hear it, but you can quick release the steam. And we're gonna just check and see. Does it need to be cooked more? We only did it for 50 minutes, solid frozen. Or is it good to go? We will see. Because that is going to be dinner tonight. It was so good last night. May as well have it again. Best tip ever, putting this over the quick release from Fran Bone. She had mentioned that to me probably almost a year ago. I'm like, perfect. It is so sunny out. It's supposed to be almost 60. Hold on. Hey Google, what is the temperature?
The current temperature in Signet is 59 degrees.
I mean, are you serious? 59 degrees? In February. Last day of February. Thank you, Google. Okay. Let's check this out. Now, it does smell good. Now, the little red thing had gone down. So those of you who are skeptical or scared of the Instapot, the red thing had gone down. And so the little button, so it's ready to be opened. Okay. Okay. Ooh, it's hot. Hot. Oh, man. All right. All right. So, no, it is not. Okay. So, I stuck my fork in, and it's not ready, which is fine. It's not frozen. So now I feel like it's ready to be cooked. And it's always tricky when you open this and you're letting the steam out, because then it does, that little thing pops up and it makes it where you cannot put it back on right now. Oh my gosh, it's hot. It's a safety feature, which obviously, oh my goodness, I don't remember being that hot. I'm not sure why. This is so hot. Check over here. I do have some stuff plugged in together. I don't know. All right, we're going to cook it another 50 minutes and see what happens. And it's got to build up pressure, so it's going to take some time. Okay, so what you do is you take 1/3 cup of peanut butter, which is about 2.6 ounces. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do one at a time. Pies. Did I say 1.6? 2.6. All right. 2.6. And 1 cup of powdered sugar. Now this is the part I was like, huh? You're supposed to put it in the bottom of the pie and then pour the hot pudding over it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. They make it, so I'm assuming it's fine. So you just put that in the mixer, or the, well, it says in mixer until coarse, but I don't really have a mixer. I have these. They said, like, it states, like, cornmeal or coarse meal. All right. I reckon this is right. All right, so I'm going to put it in the bottom, is what it says. Okay, there's one. Let's do the other one. I know it's like ye of little faith. However, they've been making this for years, so even Debbie said it's good. So she makes this kind too. So I'm gonna have to just keep the faith here and know that it's gonna be okay. All right. I don't want to put too much. 2.6. which it really doesn't come out to 2.6 per, I mean, really. It's like 2 5/8 ounce. That's going to be too much. Perfect. Okay. Which, if you're eating peanut butter pie and you have a little too much flavoring of peanut butter, you should be okay, because if you don't like peanut butter, you wouldn't be eating it in the first place. Are my thoughts. So really, the crust you have to pre-bake, and then we're going to cook the pudding. You heard me, folks. Cook the pudding. Now, I really only ever cook lemon meringue pudding. That's about it. Or tapioca. So this will be something new. And I'm really doing this for y'all because I probably would not go through all this to make a pie. I don't know. But I'm sure I will feel rewarded if it comes out good and the kids like it and whatever. Alright. So, I am going to do all the pudding together. I'm not going to do two different things because Lord have mercy. I'll be here for 4 days trying to make these pies. And I don't have 4 days. I have just a few hours because I'd like to sit down. So, pudding. They have a little trick with the pudding. Like, make it a little thicker. Maybe don't add all the milk, and maybe make more of it. And I thought, well, that's fine because truly my kids will eat whatever. So I go looking for pudding because on this recipe card from Rita, well, from Karen, it states Jello pudding. It doesn't say what kind, and I'm like, well, oh, it does say vanilla. Ha, okay. Whoops. Well, I was like, okay, should I do butterscotch? Do I do vanilla? What do I do? And lo and behold, it's vanilla. All right. So, one and a half to 1 3/4 cup of milk. So let me see what I have. I don't remember what I bought. So just a second. Okay. I was going to make 3 pies, but I'm not. I'm just going to make 2. And then if we have leftover, we have leftover. These are bigger, so maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. But I'm going to do 2 big boxes. And hope for the best. It was hard to find the cook and serve. I'm not usually in that area. Usually only in the instant. And then they only had Jello brand, which is fine. So, and I always buy the store brand because it's usually fine. It smells so good. Now for the pudding, it says 3 cups milk, but they're saying less in the milk. So I would put 6 cups in here. So I'm not going to do 6. I'm going to do 2, 4. I'm going to do 5. 5 cups of milk. And I'm using 2%. I don't know if it said you could do skim. I'm not doing skim though. Oh, it does say you can use that, but might be a softer set. Okay, so I'm going to just mix it up here. Put it over medium. Let me read. Oh, it says medium heat. Bring to a boil. Alright, so I'm just going to mix it. Oh, I gotta start it. Whoopsie. Bring to a boil. I feel like it's mixed. Bring to a boil, and then I'll read more and see what to do. Alright. What does this say? Cook pudding, and while it is still hot, pour over the peanut butter mixture. Put wax paper over the pudding. When it is cool, remove the paper and top with whipped cream. Okay. Alright, we can do that, right? Simple enough. I will not bore you. I don't know. It's not like I'm not in a good mood. I am in a good mood. Just not in a like mood. So, those of you who know me know what that means. I think it's just not sure why. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna let that cook. It does say you have to continuously stir it, which I do believe that. And there's all kinds of stuff you can do with this. I could have microwaved it too, but I thought, no. So we'll get that. I'll keep stirring. I'll let y'all go for a second. Okay. We're getting kind of close. I can feel it thickening up. And since we did use less milk. This is the thing. This, you have to be here stirring. You can't just sit it and go. Because otherwise the milk will scald. You can tell it's getting thicker, but it said to bring to a boil, which right now it's not quite there, but almost. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? It seems like everyone or a lot of people are getting the vaccine, so maybe the pandemic will be lessened. They did say we can have prom, so I'm excited about that because I put on the prom at our school. So I'm excited for the kids. I mean, it'll be a little different, I'm sure. However, at least they said we could do it. Ari, toward the end here, it's starting to thicken up pretty quick. And I don't want it to burn. But I kind of do want to see if it's... Okay, it is. So I'm going to turn it off. It is boiling. I don't know if you can overcook it, but I don't want to. Alright, so I'm going to put half and half. We'll see. It doesn't look like there's a lot. So, here's some. Now I asked about stirring this, and they said no. You don't stir it. You just let it go until it's cool. And you can top it with whipped cream. And you can make it or use Cool Whip. So we'll see how that goes. I have no room. I'm officially out of room. I'm going to have to do some moving around and then get back with you. So I do feel like we probably could have truly used another package, another large package. But maybe about the time you put the whipped cream on top, it's a nice piece. It's not going to be huge. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about it, but we'll see. I would have thought you would have put like this in the bowl with the powdered sugar and peanut butter and stirred it, but that's not what it said, so I'm going to do what it said. All right, we'll see. Okay, I have to make some whipped cream, so I'm going to use heavy whipping cream, the whole thing. I think it's 16 ounce. 16 ounce and 2 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of powdered sugar. For 1 cup, so since I'm doing it double, I'll put in 4 plus the 1 and plus the 2 and vanilla extract, which I want the clear one. Well, I really don't need it. However, I'll put a little. It won't be the clear. It's going in a recipe, so it's not going to matter, really. All right, and then just let this thing go. I'm going to do another peanut butter pie, no big, but you need Cool Whip, and I don't have any that is defrosted, so, and I don't really have time to do it, because I kind of just, want to get this done, so I'll just make some, it'll be fine. So pretty much just turn it on and let it go. So it's done. This one is Brenda's, and this one is a no bake. And it calls for certain things, however, I don't have very much good luck with doing leaving a half a container of cream cheese, or half a stick. Oh, I can't do it anyways. I'll have to wait. This was from the peanut butter, the other, so I don't care. It's fine. Okay, it says mix together till fluffy. I'll put her real recipe, but I'm doing it like this because if I don't use all of this cream cheese, I'm just going to throw it away. And I don't really want to throw it away because it'll mold when it gets open if you don't use it. And I really don't have anything to use it with. So I'm just putting it all in here, even if it's a little extra. So 2 of these 8-ounce cream cheeses. Okay, let's look at this. It's looking good. Still runny. So we'll just keep going. Maybe I didn't have it on the highest, because now it's getting all over. My faves. Let's look. Oh, perfect. Okay, now it's done. Now I need to put it in the fridge until we need it for our thing. Well, let's see here. Okay. You don't want to see all this. All right, we want to add to the 2 cream cheeses. I'm slightly switching up this peanut butter pie because I added more cream cheese. So it's going to be 1 cup, which is 8 ounces, but I'm going to add a little more. Maybe. And I don't know if I mentioned Brenda. She's the one that gave me this recipe. She makes pies for a living. All right, I'm going to put 11 ounces in here. Okay. We'll try it. We'll see. And then it called for 1 cup of powdered sugar, but I'm going to do 1 and a little more. So 1 and like a 1/3. Okay. And then I'm going to mix it up until light and fluffy. I always feel bad for my mixer because it's like it's like, oh my goodness, you're making me do all this work here. My motor's not as big as the KitchenAid. Why don't you do that? But I think it'll be alright. I didn't even soften the cream cheese because the Philadelphia one brand, the Kraft, it always comes pretty soft. I mean, it's not real, like, it's formed, but it's not hard like the Meijer, Walmart, or Kroger brand. I don't know why, but, and I use the 1/3 less fat, so yay, you're going to have 1/3 less fat for cream cheese in here. Alright, so there's that. And I need a graham cracker crust, which I know I have a ton of. I feel like it's gonna fall over. Okay, just sit here. There we go. Okay, let me get that real quick. I'm gonna use the 2 extra serving one, so it's a little bit bigger. I was gonna say something. I don't know. Okay, so stir in 3/4 of the container of the large Cool Whip. Mix together with mixture above and place in the graham cracker crust. So we need to do that. I'm probably gonna have to put that into the other container because the other container is bigger. We have a lot of peanut butter. I'm probably gonna have to go back to Costco and get more peanut butter. Now it says mix it. This is pretty thick. I don't think they want me to whip it in there. I could call her and ask. However, I'm thinking no. They want me to. I don't know. Because this is like really thick. Truly. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll just use the mixer. What's it really gonna hurt? I mean, I mixed it anyways. It's not like it's whipped cream or Cool Whip. I might. Sometimes it'll say fold in. So since it didn't say that, we're just gonna mix it. Now, the whipped cream could lose its airiness. We shall take that chance and see. smells really good. I think it did okay. I really do feel like, truly, if you wanted, you could use a chocolate crust. You also could put some Oreos in the blender or the food processor and put them in little cups, like about that much Oreo, and then put this on top, and then put whipped cream on. That'd be a good dessert too. So there's all kinds of stuff you could do. All right. Oh, that's heavy. Well, I mean, the glass thing's heavy in the first place, and then you add stuff in it, it's even heavier. I don't want to overdo it. Like, I don't want it to be too much in here because I'm going to be putting whipped cream on it. Or no, maybe you don't put whipped cream. No, I guess you don't. Oh, top the remaining with Cool Whip. Okay. So you do put whipped cream. I don't really know if any of this is getting whipped cream because I might have it, but I don't know. Alright, I want to try it just to see if it's got, if it's like too much or. And then I'll tell you, don't do the extra cream cheese. Right. I think it's good. And it's like airy and fluffy. I might just put all this in here. Instead of putting whipped cream on top, I might just I could, like, mash up Oreos, put that on top. That would be good. Or put chocolate syrup on top. Or I could put the whipped cream. I don't really think it needs whipped cream, personally. I think if you're going to serve it and someone wants whipped cream on it, then you just do that, the can of it. I don't think you have to put it on. I think it'll set up. Did it say? Okay, it doesn't say, but I bet you'd probably have to keep it in the fridge for a couple hours. Obviously, this is a refrigerated pie. So, refrigerated.